Kenny the Jet Smith, sit back down. This ain't a presentation.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Suns come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up and what's going down? How are y'all doing today? It's Nizzy1 here, back with another NBA 2K18 Legends and Creative Players My League video. Today, we're taking on the Houston Rockets, Scottie Pippen, Jimmy Butler, Dwight Howard, Jerry Lucas, here in Game 3 of the Western Conference Semifinals, trying to continue our winning ways. I wouldn't say that we have a streak just yet. We're trying to get our third win in a row, but even if we do, that is not a streak in my opinion. That's just a couple of wins, you know? If we could get 4, if we could get 5, then maybe we could start talking about a streak. But as of right now, it's just a couple of wins. So let's see if we can do it. This game, we do get some fight back from the Houston Rockets. They were just balling like crazy. I mean, it's insane what they were doing on the court defensively. It's just, oh my goodness. I had to show some of the highlights from the first half especially because this game was so intense. The playoff atmosphere was just, you could tell that this is the playoffs right here and they don't want to go down 3-0. So let's see if we can get that victory. If you like NBA basketball, if you like NBA 2K18, go ahead, hit that subscribe button as Magic Johnson gets that rejection. And make sure to hit that like button as well, guys. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies, because it's going to be insane, guys. It's going to be insane. Calvin Murphy bringing the ball up. Magic guarding him. He gets around Magic. He gets rejected by Magic. I don't know if he tried to pass out of it, but the defense was real, and Klay Thompson could not capitalize on a free basket right there, and it is still 9-4. Look at all this defense going on everywhere, all around us, guys. Oh my goodness, we almost lose the ball, and we end up losing it as a matter of fact. Calvin Murphy now trying to get inside, and he passes it out to Jimmy Butler. The defense, though, sticking on everyone, and Magic just getting lost. Can't keep up with Calvin Murphy. Scottie Pippen loses the ball, but they end up with it anyway, and a rejection, and there's the foul. Guys, the defense right now is absolutely insane. I don't know what it is, but we're both playing defense. Another rejection right there, 11-4. They're getting the better end of everything. Look at this, 0 for 5 for Dwight Howard. He's not an offensive guy, but still, he's shooting around the basket, and he's 0 for 5. That's just crazy. Here we go again, and we miss this shot. Here we go. Kenny Smith, though, has the ball, and he's trying to do something with it. Can't really do anything. They give it to a man who has a shot right there, and he missed it. I don't know who that was. It wasn't Jerry Lucas, I don't believe. But let's see if we can get something. 13-6 in the first quarter. There's another steal. What is going on, guys? This is just so crazy right now. I haven't seen anything like this in 2K in a long time. There's a rejection by DePogi, another creative player, and Baron Davis all the way inside. He got around the first man, and the second man went by him because he stopped. So we get an easy basket right there. 13-8 at the end of the first quarter. Kenny Smith going all the way inside, passing it to Cycli, and he gets the basket, trying to end the quarter off on a good note for them. And I'm just going to try to go ahead and, I'm going to get this 3 right here. Let's pull up, knock it down, and we beat the buzzer. Zerbo, Manchild, 2 creative players working together to get the job done. Kenny Smith, though, going inside, dunking it on top of everyone, sending a message. This is a gritty game. This is absolutely gritty. He knocks down the 3-point play. I'm going to bring it up. Baron Davis. Ooh, crossed him over. Ooh, crossed him over. Get down, boy. I'm going to do the pass right there. And let's get the goaltending. Oh, no, that was a foul. But we still end up with a basket. And it was a goaltending. Wow. Kenny Smith just got dropped to the floor. Wow. If you don't hit the like button after that, come on now. That's just crazy. I haven't dropped anyone in 2K since the first day 2K18 came out, when all of them were pump faking like crazy before all the updates, trying to make it look more realistic. Yeah, that's the last time I dropped someone to the floor, having them hold on to the ground. I play a lot of 2K, I really do. I play 82 games per series, and it's yeah. I know it looks like I'm horrible at it. I don't like to run a lot of plays just because I don't like seeing the stuff on the court, the little overlays and stuff like that, because it just ruins the immersion for me. So I run a lot of pick and roll, and I wait for the CPU to actually engage in an offensive set from time to time, but I don't really run a lot of plays because of those overlays. Now, I don't want to take it off because I want to learn the play, of course, and I don't want to just have a play that I might remember but have it wrong in my head, so that's why I don't run plays. But I do play 82 games per series. I play all of the regular season. I might skip 1 or 2 games depending on if the team is just horrible or if they have an injured player, and I don't really want to play against a team that has an injured player, so I might skip a couple. But for the most part, I play most of the games. So our record that we have is the record that we have. Now, not like a simulation or anything like that. But with that being said, I do play on above Hall of Fame settings because Hall of Fame kind of got a little boring. I mean, yes, it's still entertaining and everything. Like the fourth quarter, it's crazy. The CPU just gets insanely good at the fourth quarter. But for the most part, if you can just build a lead at the first 2 quarters, you should be good. And it is pretty easy to do so, because once you don't have that stress of having to do a lot in the fourth quarter, then it becomes easier. Yes, they still play insanely great in the first, second, and third quarter, and your players are pretty much dumb. It's still hard, but I wanted to increase the difficulty just because I want to make games more interesting. I want closer games. I don't want to have to fake content. I don't want to have to fake interesting content, because people can tell. It's obvious if your content isn't real. So that's why I increased the difficulty, and that's why our record is what it is. If it wasn't, I'd probably be 82-0. You know, like if it was just regular Hall of Fame or a different setting that's probably weaker, then definitely we'd be at 82-0, maybe 81-1, just because we might have an off day. I never reset the game, guys, because once you start the game, unless there's a recording issue where the recording stops or something like that, that's the only reason I'd stop the game and start it over. I play, once I play it, it's done. That's just how it is for me. I hate it when people, like, they have a game and then they stop it because it's not going well for them. Like, show the game. Just, if it's always good, then it's not realistic in a sense. So for me, sometimes I will show off games, and games like this right here, 55-36 at the end of the third quarter, it's just I have to show this game, because not every game is a good game. Defensively, we did okay. The Rockets, though, just, I don't know what happened to them, but they went insane. It was crazy. We couldn't get anything on offense to go. Nothing from the perimeter, really, until the fourth quarter. But there we go. They didn't stop us on defense that time again. So we get an easy basket, but it was a little bit too late. The Rockets really just put up a fight. We're just trying to get our score to go up, make it a little bit more competitive, but basket after basket after basket, and they're just continuing to pour it on. But Depogi splitting the defense in mid-air, dunking on top of 2 guys, and Dwight Howard now knocking down shots. That's how you know it's a bad game. When Dwight Howard is knocking down his shots, then you know you messed up. 42 seconds remaining. We cut it down to an 11-point lead, but this isn't enough time to get the victory. I'm going to go for some steals, but it doesn't work out. Here's Calvin Murphy again knocking it down. He's playing insanely well. I'm seeing him in the other series as well, so it's kind of like I'm seeing him plenty, you know, but he's not doing well in the other series. He's doing well here, and we're seeing 2 sides to Calvin Murphy right now. Dwight Howard, the player of the game, probably for his defense and his rebounding, because his offense, I don't know. Maybe he got a lot of points. Maybe he has a lot of free throws. I know we fouled a lot in this game, but 5 seconds remaining, 66 to 74, and they're not going to even try to score. There's some sportsmanship right there from the CPU. The Rockets get their victory, the number 1 victory, or the number 1 seed loses to the number 8 seed here in the Western Conference. It was insane, guys. I didn't see this coming. Like, the defense from every single player on the Rockets, look at that right there, cycling with a rejection, but they played a lot of defense. Dwight Howard with 30 points, 12 of 26 from the field, 14 rebounds. He deserved it. He really did. Zerbo went all out, but everybody else pretty much, except for Manchild. But hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. We'll come back stronger than ever. Adios.